Blessings, generations of God, blessing. This is heaven on the parable of salvation. Salvation is like this. It's like one that desires to be a doctor, but yet they do not have funds to be a doctor. You know you qualify. And what does that mean? It means that some of you, you know that there's a God and you want to come to God, but the power of sin has hold you. But as soon as you decide to say yes to Jesus Christ, then you begin to enroll upon the what? Upon the school of salvation. And then when you enroll on the school of salvation, you graduate, and then you are given a name in the Spirit, so that the body of Christ can be enlarged and the body of Christ can be fed, so that we will not be children that are bankers, and they will not be children that are dropouts, and will not be children that are graduates but they don't get a job. Because you are graduate, you can't get a job because why? It's either you have chosen the wrong career, or you have not dealt well with your foundation as you were studying. Because some of us, as we are studying, we become friends with the lecturers, and then the lecturers they do us a favor, and then you pass. And then now when you have to manifest now in according to salvation, you cannot manifest, and you cannot be given a name in the Spirit. People they don't see God in you. Did you understand? Because when you enroll in the school of the Spirit, the salvation school, you have to then reach a stage where now you begin to feed others. Now people are coming now with their cups and their cups, because you have been built up as a well. You have been built up as a river of God. People will come now and to drink from you. That is when we know that you have entered the school of the Spirit, where you'll be given a name. Some you'll be like a mother in the Spirit, a father. You'll be a father in the Spirit. You'll be a mother in the Spirit. God will give you a number, and God will give you a power to speak to people, and people are transformed. A power to do what? To see things in the spiritual realm, and you give directions to people. A power to love people. Do you understand? So, children of God, as we are saved, we are not saved just to enter church and be wearing heels. No, it's supposed to be like this. People must be fed through us. There are voices, there are hearts that are waiting for a certain voice, like my voice as you are listening to me right now. God, if you are following me and you are listening to my voice right now, it is because why God has given me to you to love you. What I'm speaking, it is for you. Therefore, God has made me a mother in the Spirit. I am a mother in Israel right now. God has given me authority to love the world, to teach the world, to breastfeed the world through the power that God has given unto me. Because the gospel is not the gospel of words only, but it's the gospel of power, meaning there must be transformation. When I speak, there must be transformation. When I speak, I must challenge minds. Do you understand? When I speak, there must be change. Do you understand? When I'm around you, there must be transformation. I cannot be around you and then you are not changing. I cannot be around you and then you are not being transformed. You are not changing like me. You must be like me, a prayerful person. You must carry my spirit. You understand? You must carry my spirit. You must carry who I am. It is supposed to be like that, child of God. Up until God puts you where He wants to put you. Me, for now, I'm loving the world. I'm loving you because God has chosen so. Later, in the time of God, God is going to take me to be the mother in the ministry where God has chosen it, where I'm going to love my spiritual children, which I have carried in my spiritual womb. Then I'll give birth to them now, and then they'll start to manifest. That is the system of what? That is the system of salvation, the school of the Spirit. It's supposed to be like that. Otherwise, if you are not there, you have not given birth to anyone, and God has not given you a name in the spirit, you have not received authority, because authority is not you quoting Luke and says, I've been given the authority. Yes, that one is good, because you are speaking to the spirit of authority, that I know who you are, come to me. But it is when you are walking in the journey, that the path that Jesus Christ has opened for us, is when you are sitting down in the university and you are learning. It is when you are going through the bath of deliverance, so that is when you are going through the pain and the suffering, so that you reach a time when now you are given a name. And then God says, now go ye unto the nations, make my disciples. You understand? Teach in my name. Do you understand? Teach in my name, baptize in my name. Do you get it? So it's supposed to be like that. That is when now the body of Christ is going to be enlarged. The body of Christ is going to be fruitful. Do you understand? So that we don't remain bankers, we don't remain just attendees, we don't remain people that are dropping out. You are dropping out because you don't want what you're doing. You understand? You have not bought into what you are doing. Do you get it? So continue the journey. It's not easy. No one has promised that. Continue the journey, because where we are reaching, as we are continuing the journey, we are reaching to the place where we want to be the fruits of the spirits for the people, where people are going to come into the tree and begin to pluck out the fruit and begin to eat. Do you understand? We want to reach a stage where now we have become the wells of God, where people are going to come and do and eat from the well. We want to become like the Garden of Eden, where people are going to come and eat and take the herbs for their healing, and take the vegetables for their food, and come and take their livestock for their wealth and their prosperity. Do you understand, children of God? This is the way of God, and it's supposed to be like this. You are blessed, children of God. You are blessed. This is heaven on the journey of salvation. The journey of salvation, the school of the Spirit, which we are all supposed to endure. You are blessed, children of God. Amen.